Yes, as friends, today Nick wanted me to share with you a Greek meatball recipe with lemon orzo pasta. We are starting with 3 pounds of ground turkey. Feel free to use whatever ground meat that you prefer. We use a lot of turkey just because it's better for us. And then I'm using dried minced onion because today I just didn't have the energy for chopping up a lot of fresh ingredients. And I like to use these as a shortcut. Also, the jarred minced garlic comes in handy for that because it's good in a pinch. But please use fresh ingredients where you can. There are a couple of things that I cannot use substitute for. You have to have the zest of 2 lemons to really make this recipe pop. That just gives it so much flavor. And then also a cup of fresh parsley that is chopped up. That makes a huge difference. Here I'm adding some dill, probably about a tablespoon and a half. For 3 pounds of ground meat, you could go a little bit more if you like the dill flavor more. I am going to also add oregano because every dish just about has oregano in it when you're Greek, especially a dish like this. So, about a teaspoon and a half, maybe a little bit more for this much meat. Now, I'm going to add some fresh ground pink salt, probably about a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half. Honestly, it could have used a little bit more, but I know we can always add salt to our dish later. Here is some cracked pepper. I do probably about 10 spins or more with the cracked pepper, probably about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half of cracked pepper. Next, I'm going to add some breadcrumbs. And just to let you guys know, I haven't been measuring this. As you can see, I'm just measuring with my heart. I'm probably putting about half a cup of breadcrumbs, maybe a little bit less. It didn't feel like more, but you could add more if you like. I want to toss it up a little bit before I put my olive oil in because I don't like my olive oil sitting on my breadcrumbs and making them a little pasty. So I want to be able to mix it up easier. I'm going to put about a quarter of a cup of olive oil in there. Could be a little bit less or more. I measure with my heart. And, the Greeks love their olive oil. So if I put extra, that's fine. Next, I'm going to add some ground white pepper. We just really like the flavor of white pepper, and they use that more in Europe than they do black pepper. Um, it just gives it a nice flavor. Now I'm going to toss this up. I know this is controversial, guys, but I have an aversion to touching raw meat, and I don't like touching it. So I'm just going to toss this up with a fork, try and, mix it as little as possible and get everything well incorporated. Oh my gosh, friends, look at my Lego flowers. I found out about these from a YouTuber that I follow. I have a brown thumb. These are perfect for me because I can keep these alive. They look great. And now I'm looking at my meat and I'm realizing, hey, I forgot my feta. So my son was kind enough to bring my feta over for me so that I could add the feta. I've chopped it up because I had a block of it, but you can add crumbled feta. This is about a full cup. You could add a little bit extra or a little bit less, but I wanted to incorporate this without tossing the meat around too much.
And here I scooped up the meatballs, and my son was kind enough to roll these for me. Did a good job. Look at all that parsley, looks good. And we're just going to pop them right into this middle rack.
And we're going to roast these on convection roast until they're nice and crispy looking. I'm not sure the amount of time that I had those in there, but you just want to make sure they look nice and crispy.
And here I started 4 cups of chicken bone broth to boil, adding 2 cups of orzo pasta. I'm also going to add to this some garlic powder, some oregano, and some dill weed. You do not see me on camera putting in some olive oil. As you know, the Greeks love their olive oil. So, and it was perfect in here to just add a few tablespoons of olive oil after it was fully cooked.
Okay, my orzo has been cooking for about 10 minutes now. It's a little al dente, which is fine. I kind of like it like that. Turn this off here. And Nick says it needs more salt, so I'm going to add a little bit more salt. I don't like to add salt to this when I'm using broth because I never know how salty the broth is going to make it. And then I have the juice of 2 lemons, fresh lemons, that I'm going to pour in there. And stir that in. Friends, you can see how crispy these meatballs got in the oven. Look at that. I'm just gonna throw those in here into the orzo. These came out so good. Let me pick one up and show you. They're gonna be hot. I wanna show you. Look at the flecks of feta in there. I don't know if you can see that, but the bottom's got kind of nice and brown. And you can see the fresh parsley in there. So good. Mm. Mm. Mm mm mm. Look at that. The lemon zest in there just really does it. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna set that one there for me. I'm gonna get the rest of these in there. I'm gonna toss them all up. Actually, I think I'm gonna have Nick toss this up because, as I told you on the Greek potato video, I am an aggressive stirrer. I stir very aggressively and things will just start going flying. So I'm gonna have Nick finish this up with his stirring prowess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for, guys, I am so hungry. I did not have a proper lunch, so don't tell Nick that. Oh wait,
What?
never mind. He's
What?
I did not have a proper
What are you
lunch.
doing?
If you could just stir this up, please.
Okay.
Mm. Oh my gosh.
I like to stir with 2 units, 2 spatulas.
Honey, that meatball is so good. Can I put the rest of this in your mouth?
Oh wow. Mm. Oh yeah.
That lemon zest, you can taste it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, the lemon zest in there is so good. I'm so excited about this dish.
Me too. All right, you're good to go.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's show them your Greek salad.
Maybe get some good stuff here.
Show them your Greek salad.
Greek salad here, a little bit. Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
Kacho. Show the Greek salad.
You like the salad?
It looks good.
Had a Greek side salad with a cherry tomato medley and cucumbers, onions, Kalamata olives, and some feta. Husband just likes to put olive oil and a balsamic vinegar glaze on it. Here is the finished dish with the orzo. He had the dried chives. I put some dried chives and parmesan on mine. And this is my salad. I didn't really care for cherry tomatoes, so I forego those.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna try this. The rice is good, lemony, very good. Meatballs.
Orzo. Good.
Oh yeah, a hint of lemon. Oh wow, very light.
Can you taste the feta?
Mm-hmm. The cheese. This is excellent. A plus. Definitely recommend it.
Okay,
Salad
what
is
about your
good.
salad?
Mm. Oh yeah. Crunchy. Oh, it's just delicious. Very good meal. Excellent. Good job. We're gonna catch you next time. Until then, yes, it's Philly.